Greetings, my fellow nomads. Radaman here. Thank you for tuning in to the Wandering Village Tutorial Series, Episode 6, Industry.
Yeah, currently there's only the biomes that you see, plus sort of the pseudo starting biome, which is not really a true biome, but also doesn't have the traits of any of the normal biomes because it's like poison free. Ambu should be full health. Or, yeah, alright, just about. And he's up. So now it's about timing to try to get past this spore cloud. I think if I sprinted right now, it would probably hit me. Actually, there's two spore clouds. There's a normal one and a giant one, so that's fun. And by fun, I mean that's horrible. So probably what I'll try to do is have him lay down in front of the spore cloud. Or maybe I'll try to have him lay down now. No, I'd rather get closer to the spore cloud so when it passed by, I could make a break for it and try to blitz by it. There's a shrine out here. Oh, special event. So, you want to try a different choice than before? Before we did, let's grab our axe, or this tree might be special, better cut around it. Do you want to try 1 or 3, or keep going with 2? That's up to you. Alright, let's try 3. 30 wood planks anyway. A small gift waits them at the back of the entrance. Well, that's nice. I'll take that. Let's employ some more berry gatherers. Wait, seriously? I have to fire you longer, don't I? There we go. What I'm trying to do is build up a surplus of food so that I'm not constantly on the cusp of starving. Trying. Maybe not succeeding, but trying. You're not falling for the, I play a new game, you immediately go and buy it. Hey, you might get it free. There's still one more giveaway. I think it's time to sprint. Run! So I really don't want to be in a situation where I'm getting poisoned again. Oh, but there's a guaranteed poison forest ahead of me that I cannot avoid. This path sucked. Oh, boy. If you guys have me go south up here, yowzers. That's going to be a ton of fun. So the thing with this is I need to time it so that Ambu doesn't get tired and sleep in the middle of a poison forest. That would be really, really, really bad. Just saying. That would be, on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 10 bad. You don't want to fall asleep in a poison forest. So as he gets past this giant spore cloud, I might try to tell him to go to sleep right before the poison forest. So we're past the poison spore cloud, and he accepts my command and goes to sleep. Nice. Thank you, dude. And that way he can build up his stamina so that I can sprint past the poison forest when he's up. Because you want to spend the least amount of time in those poison forests as possible. Unless, of course, you like dying and being poisoned. I mean, if you do, that's cool, I guess. All right, something else that I should start to build is quarries and the tree cutters. Wow, you are a noisy boy. So let's get a quarry out here. I am going to quarry this boulder. We're going to have a squiggly path so I don't break any of the back spikes. Because I see that I'm nearly out of stone and basically entirely out of wood. One of the things I could do is to fire my carpenter so that we're not cutting stone into, or cutting wood into planks. And then queue more trees up to be cut down. And then another thing that I could do is to employ these workers as harvesters so that they go after the trees with high efficiency. Let's go to the forest and to the... Oh, the other group isn't back yet. Sometimes I find it easier just to select the whole group and then unselect the mother tree, rather than to try to avoid the mother tree. The other expedition's just off the map. Okay, it's done. It got knowledge. I'll send them out to the settlement. I think I have enough knowledge for cottages now. No, maybe I need one more. I'll take that back. Okay, I feel like I've been poisoned long enough. But here's the iron furnace. The iron furnace turns iron ore into ingots. And I'll plop that there. And... oh no! I have enough knowledge for cottages. So the current priority now is... and I haven't updated in a long time. Build cottages. Got carried away and forgot. Alright, Nambu. I'm actually not going to issue commands. Here's why. If I start issuing command for him to walk... he won't listen to my command, likely, if I tell him to run. And I don't want him to start running until he's right up in the poison forest. So I'm actually just going to wait for him to naturally wake up. Because he doesn't like to take too many commands at once. Kind of like an ant, you know? Speaks slowly. Doesn't like to be spoke at quickly. Something like that. I'm also preparing the roads for future infestations so that we can deal with them more quickly with our decontaminators. Sounds like a child? Yeah. Pretty childlike, I guess. But he'll be up any second now. Laying here, he's got me super poisoned. Oh man, almost all my farmers are poisoned. Lady Shell, you're poisoned. Deku, you aren't. Lumine, you're poisoned. Mistro, you're poisoned. Glitch, you're poisoned. Rupture King's poisoned. Lawrence poisoned. Everybody's poisoned. All right. I am going to try to go north. You can either vote with me or against me. North has me avoiding the giant spore forest. South has me going straight into it. Yes or no, it is up to you. If you want me going face first into the spore cloud forest, vote no. If you want me avoiding it, vote yes. Voting yes also looks like it goes into a hot biome, which gives me the option of getting sand for glass. So sand to glass ratio is 7-to-1, and then ore to ingots ratio is 2-to-1. That's why you need so much sand. Because right now I have 90 sand, and that's not going to make a whole lot of glass. That's why I'm like, get sand, because currently I can make 12 glass out of the sand that I have, which is not that much. Whereas I have 59 iron ore, which makes, you know, half that in ingots. Makes almost 30 ingots. So 30 ingots and 12 sand, or 12 glass. You can see the ratio's off. Okay, will you run? You don't trust my commands? Oh, I hate you. Oh, no. He's like, nope, I'm gonna walk through this. Well, screw you, guy. It's gonna suck for me. All right, so I'm firing people that I find are expendable and putting them as decontaminators. Thanks, big guy, for walking through a spore cloud. Very... Oh, you accepted it. Get us out of here! Okay, we're through it. I actually don't really care if he keeps sprinting. No, I do care. I actually want him to walk. Because if he keeps sprinting, he'll tire himself out and he'll have to lay back down in the jungle. And the jungle has high poison when you're laying down. So walk. You get further walking than sprinting. You just get faster sprinting. So that was the theory behind that, if you were wondering. Okay. My ecology can be shut down. I have enough food at the moment. Same with the Anbu kitchen, can be shut down. This infestation was very easy to handle, A, because I didn't have a giant healthy forest to be infected, and B, I just had well-supplied 10 decontaminators ready to go. Do I pick up the nomads? What do you guys think? Yes or no? We've picked up 100% so far. There should be some sort of achievement for doing that. Okay. 4 more. I still have housing for 3 more people, so I don't need to make any more houses. The huts hold 6, so that's pretty efficient. And we're nearly done burning out the infection. I do have to replace some of the roads that got ruined. It's one thing that I kind of wish happened automatically is that your roads wouldn't require manual repair. It's not so bad when it's just dirt roads, but when you have stone roads, where it costs stone slabs to be able to fix roads, when they get broken like that, kind of a pain. The scavenging party returned and 4 more people joined. Oh yeah, those is the same 4 people. I think we are done burning. Yep. They're still resupplying the decontaminators, so I'll wait until they're done. That way we can burn things quicker. As you can see, this is the last decontaminator. Boom, there's the bile, and shut that down. And then open that up so that they become carriers and harvesters. And then we have still, on top of that, 10 unemployed, and they're general workers, meaning they're like building and harvesting, carrying, and the like. Constant road repair sounds like real life. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think he'll make it out to the sleeping spot. Mogesso, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Now that I have a few more raw resources, I'm going to employ one more cook in both kitchens. All right, and we have a choice. One of these choices are blacked out, so don't vote for one. I do not have the stone slabs to supply it. Wandering across dry desert plains, your scavengers encounter scouts from another tribe. They start a new settlement and ask you to help build a foundation as there's no water nearby. I can offer them water, or I can decline. You guys want to be kind, so offering them water. And in return, 5 of them joined us. Oh, well. We are now a village, meaning that we have the highest demand in the game. Copy that. And yes, I am breaking houses before I'm building them. I know, rad logic, right? I'm replacing them with huts in the meantime, because we're not quite ready to go full cottage just yet. But down here, you can see population level up. I now have a village, so we are a wandering village, and their demands is the highest that it maxes out at. Meaning housing quality, food variety. I have no idea how I'm even supplying that food variety. Honestly, I'm not. Well, we are getting the iron furnace. And I just got done with the glass blower. So I'm going to double back and get cottage next. So the glass blower requires 5 iron to build. And the iron furnace turns the ore into ingots at a 2-to-1 ratio, as I said before. Glass, as I said before, is a 7-to-1. Another thing that I need to do is the beets that I have here do not grow in this biome. So I'm going to stop growing beets altogether. General workers. I might turn these harvesters into builders. I'm waiting on these buildings to be knocked down so that we can put up huts instead. But they're taking so long. Another decision. Oh, boy. We found some slavers. The settlement turns out to be a market of slave traders. Their leader greets you and tries to work out a deal. We have to free people. Someone should distract the trader while the others find a way to free the slaves. Or, number 2, we have to free them, but we don't want to risk escalation. They will be free if we buy them out with herbs. Or 3, trading with slave owners is a way of supporting them. Let us leave. What do you guys think? Free them? Free them. Okay, 4 healthy people and 4 poison people have joined. We now have a kind of a population that is growing really quickly. And I'm gonna have to deal with that food-wise, like right now, or we starve. So that's good. In fact, speaking of starving, let's slingshot some food at Anbu here before he rests. Nope, too late. Setting up yet another farm. Put it there. Oh, there's a spike there. No, I guess I'm not putting it there. Put it here. I'm going to put a water tank there. And then an air well. I want to put it here, but it's in the way. I can put the air well there. Is there a list of villagers with names and jobs? Not like that, no. You can click on them to see their names. Like mass convergence. But the game isn't really designed like that to accommodate for... So the Twitch integration is kind of like an interesting add-on and not you don't normally look at the names of your people, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So I have 12 free workers right now. So yeah, I definitely want to get a second farm up and running. These farmers... Okay, you start making cactus. These farmers do not have water. I'm out of water for this area. So they can't plant wheat. These air wells are obviously not going to collect anything until we're out of the arid area. But here's our quarry. Taking a look at the amount of stone slabs I have left. Let's get a stone cutter back up and running, because I am very low on stone slabs. And let's slingshot food into his face, because I don't see any feeding areas up ahead. And then also, I wanted to antidote him, because his poison climbed past 20%. So this farm here is going to be for corn. Corn grows pretty well in the warm areas. I just need to get the water from the cactuses to grow the corn. So the cactuses, once they're fully grown, you harvest them for water. What's going on here? No space for planting? I think what I'm going to do, because I know that the beets don't grow manually here, is to cut the beets out myself to free up space. Sometimes you have to do that, because otherwise we're just waiting for the beets to rot, and that could take a long time, and it ties up acreage that could be used for cacti. So my builders are going to be harvesters, and we'll start cutting those plants out so they can spread. Oh, a decision. Oh, another settlement decision. So we could, don't pick option 1, it's not available. I don't have slabs, but we could give them water or decline and keep the water for ourselves. Is it time to manually harvest berry bushes? I still have 53 berries left in stockpile, so probably not. And they gave us bread. 40 bread for sharing with them. That's nice. We definitely needed it. I am out of beets, though, so the kitchen that was making beet soup, I'm going to shut down for now until I start to get corn for polenta. The houses did eventually get broken down, but I don't exactly have the slabs to be able to build the new ones just yet. Oh, my mycologist... No, okay, yeah, that should be locked. There's not enough water here to bother unlocking it. Yeah, polenta sounds pretty good to me, too. So here's my corn farm. And you can see the harvesters here are clearing out the non-cacti to free up space. we'll have a bit of a crossroads ahead, going north or south. There's a heat wave north. There's a sleeping spot south. But I'm going to wait until I have more intel than that. Let's get another hut. So I need to get, yeah, even more huts. Displacing some people to build huts seems weird, but in the end, it's for the best. And I see the corn is starting to get harvested. We're eating it raw, but if I unlock the kitchen and tell them to start making polenta, we'll start reserving it for the kitchen rather than eating it raw, because eating it raw is far less efficient than cooking it into polenta. And here's the glass blower. So up top, you can see that we are getting iron and glass. And iron and glass are the materials needed for cottages. So we are working towards that. Our gentle giant here is not looking so healthy, though. I wish I had more herbs, though. But I'll do a cure health here, and then I'll shut down the Anbu doctor. We're very low on herbs, because you can't reliably grow herbs in the heat here, because we just don't have a lot of water. So it looks like jungle to the north after a heat wave. Into the southeast, it's more desert. I think I am going to vote on the north, going back to jungle. It's not going to be good for the corn, but it will be good for the rest of the crops, I think. So, in a second here, you'll either be able to vote yes to go north or no to go south. What do you guys think? North or south? Heatwave is very briefly gonna like temperature shock the crops that we have. Specifically, the herbs aren't gonna fare very well. The corn won't fare that well either. But then we very quickly get into the jungle where it's cooler. It does look like there's a spore cloud that might hit us, so that's something to be concerned about. Another thing is, before we even enter the heat wave, it might be wise for Anbu to sleep at the foot of the heat wave, because sleeping in the jungle poisons us a lot more, whereas sleeping here in the arid biome does not poison us. So that's a way to stretch our herbs a little bit wider. You can see the mass. Oh, actually, we have some wheat in here too. Until we research windmill and bakery, we can't really do anything with the wheat. Do I focus on bread technology next or something else? That'll be up to you. So the alternatives of not going to bread will require 3 resource. We could get stone roads or scout towers. We could get tree nurseries and foresters. Probably not that necessary. We could get Anbu, Eat Command, laxatives, or constipators. Leave that up to you. And it looks like bread is winning, so I'm going to commit the knowledge to the windmill. There's a shrine. Nice. That will help with bread. I think I only need 1 more knowledge after that shrine for bread. And we're getting lots of sand. That will help with the glass and That also means that we now have cottage tech. So I'm going to get my first cottage up. We have 20 people that are not even housed right now, so it's kind of urgent-ish. And we'll go with bread. All right, current priority, build cottages and research bread. Uh-oh, I didn't sleep in time. So we'll have to just get through this heat wave the old-fashioned runway. So be it. So now that it's super hot, the corn barely grows, the cactuses are fine, but then the herbs here are going to die off. Move it. There might be time to sleep just after the heat wave before we fully enter the jungle. Right now. Nope, I entered the jungle anyway. So we went to sleep, and it's worst case scenario. We're sleeping in the jungle, which is high poison. And... oh well. Just a little mistiming. I think for now I'm going to not destroy these houses so we can use them instead, because my builders are not even doing that at all. Probably because these guys are forced harvesters, so I'll have them be general workers. And a decision. Dancing under the hot sun. Looking for protection for the sun, your scavengers walk under a cliff, and there we find a dance ritual. We can ask them for shelter and offer them water. We can join the dance party, or we can not interfere and look for resources elsewhere. That'll be up to you. All right, let's dance. And they gave us water for joining the dance party. So let's see what's up ahead. We've got a spore cloud that we were sleeping just before, which is nice. We've got that sleeping spot up ahead. So I think what I'm going to do is... can I make him happy, maybe? Let me pet him. I want him to race through the spore, or start walking basically to the sleeping spot. But right now he's not trusting me. So I'm trying to have the doctors do a pet scheme. Here I am in CK3 terms. Pet scheme. Come on, man. I'll boop your snoot and then you'll rootin' tootin' walking towards... oh, there we go. Keep walking. Thank you. So what I'm hoping to do is just walk through before the spore cloud hits and rest at the sleeping spot, which is far less poison than the rest of this jungle. And that was even before I booped him. Boop. He likes it. I am out of ore, so I'm going to fire my smelters and hire another glass blower. But here's my first cottage. Oh yeah. Rockin' that cottage life. And working on another one. And I'll build a third. Eventually I'm going to want everyone in cottages. Right now, this next cottage will house everybody. And then as I continue to build cottages, I will start to get increased productivity from good housing. I'm going to start planting... actually, we're in... once this heat wave is done, I'll be able to plant a wider variety of crops, so I'm not even going to worry about worry about changing at the moment. I'm gonna oddly change to... No, I'll keep it on cactus till we're out of this heat wave. So I'm past the spore cloud. We do have a large poison forest up ahead. Oh, yay. That's gonna feel great. But this shrine will give me the technology I need for bread, I think. Yep, I need, where am I? I need 2 knowledge for bakery, and I have 1 of 2. So that last shrine will be the second tech. Ready the flamethrowers? Yeah, they're always ready, man. I'm ready to burn the infidel. I mean, what? Didn't say that out loud, did I? Are you smart enough to sleep here? No, I'm not going to trust that. Really? Oh, so you ignore me, but then you decide, oh, I had this idea first, so, you know, whatever. You're a bad rock puppy. So that hot temperature should pass soon, and once it does, I'll be able to start farming nice food again now that we're in the jungle. There's another cottage. Thank you for tuning in to The Wandering Village, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 10th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rodamont.com has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers that showed up to support me during this live stream, viewers like you on YouTube, and my Patreon patrons on patreon.com/Rodamont. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.